core set of values like family, like hard work, like trust. And these are things that will stay with you even when you may be having a difficult time in a specific problem. But if you maintain the core values, you can generally ride through any particular problem, and in the end, will be able to be pleased with the result.
In this episode of Business Executive Profiles, we will profile the achievements of Reginald F. Lewis, an American business pioneer. He became the first African American to own a billion-dollar company. His acquisition of the McCall Pattern Company and Beatrice International would make him one of the richest men in America. Forbes listed Lewis among the 400 richest Americans, with a net worth estimated at $400 million. He was born in Baltimore, Maryland on December 7th, 1942. Driven from an early age, Reginald Lewis decided he wanted to be successful. While most 9-year-olds are focused on fun and games, Lewis set a goal as explained by his daughter.
When he was 9, he decided that he wanted to become the richest black man in America.
He had a newspaper route in this neighborhood where he delivered Afro-Americans. Their mom took over for him one summer when she sent him to camp.
He went to summer camp, and for 2 weeks, I served and collected the money. And the first thing he said when he walked through the door, "Where's my money?"
He would go on to attend Dunbar High School in Baltimore, where he excelled in 3 sports. He won a partial football scholarship to Virginia State University, where he played quarterback. An injury derailed his football career, but this allowed Lewis to redirect his focus on his studies. While in college, Lewis became a member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. After graduating from Virginia State University with a degree in political science in 1965, he took part in a summer program at Harvard set up by the Rockefeller Foundation. The program introduced African Americans to the study of law. While there, he made such an impact that Harvard invited him to attend school that fall. At the time, this made Lewis the only person in the 148 years of the Harvard Law School to be accepted before even applying. He completed his Juris Doctorate degree in 1968. Lewis was recruited to the top New York law firm, Paul, Weiss, Rifkin, Wharton, and Garrison, immediately after law school. During this time, Lewis married a Filipino lawyer, Leota Lewis, and the couple had 2 daughters, Leslie and Christina.
The gown was hand embroidered. We were in a small chapel. I was almost walking on clouds. It's like a dream because I never intended to get married.
After 2 years of work, Lewis left Paul, Weiss, Rifkin, Wharton, and Garrison to start his own firm. His law firm was the first African-American firm on Wall Street. In 1983, Lewis founded a private equity firm, which he would name TLC Group.
I remember that Reg decided that he was going to put more time into venture capital, and he wanted to form a company that he decided to call TLC Group, which he never would admit, but we think it was for the Lewis companies. That's what TLC stands for.
His first major deal was the purchase of the McCall Pattern Company for $22.5 million. McCall Pattern Company was a home sewing pattern business founded in 1870. At the time, McCall's units sold were on the decline. However, the company remained profitable. In 1983, the company posted profits of $6 million on sales of $51.9 million. Lewis managed to negotiate the price down. Then he raised $1 million. He then borrowed the rest of the capital from institutional investors and the investment banking firm, First Boston Corporation. Within a year, Reginald Lewis turned the company around. He freed up capital tied in fixed assets. He further strengthened McCall by containing cost and improving quality. This new combination led to the company's most profitable year in its history. After increasing McCall's revenue, Lewis sold McCall, earning a reported profit of $90 million. The next business acquisition for Lewis would make history. In 1987, Lewis embarked on a leveraged buyout of Beatrice International. Beatrice International was an international food conglomerate consisting of snack food, beverage, and grocery store items. Lewis closed the deal for $985 million, and with this purchase, he became the owner of the largest African-American business in the United States.
He bought 64 companies in 31 countries for almost $1 billion. So in that sense, he is a pioneer. No African American has done ever a big deal like that on a leveraged buyout. And so when it hit the press, it was like front pages all over.
He would later rename the company TLC Beatrice International Holdings Incorporated. TLC Beatrice reported revenue of $1.8 billion in 1987, making it the first Black-owned company to have more than $1 billion in annual sales. Reginald Lewis used his wealth to give back to society. With his newfound wealth, Reginald Lewis became a philanthropist, and he would provide resources to various nonprofit programs and organizations. In 1987, Lewis also established the Reginald F. Lewis Foundation. In 1988, Lewis donated $1 million to Howard University. In 1992, Lewis donated $3 million to Harvard Law School. At the time, it was the largest grant in the school's history.
And somehow I remember all of the people who went before, who had even greater odds. So if there's one message that I would like to leave to the class of 1990, it is that you keep going to build a better society in America, to be a compassionate America, that you keep going no matter what. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Reginald Lewis died from brain cancer on January 19, 1993, at age 50, but his legacy lives on. Harvard renamed its International Law Center the Reginald F. Lewis International Law Center, the first major facility at Harvard named in honor of an African American. Thank you for watching this episode of Business Executive Profiles. If you enjoyed this content, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support this channel, please donate. Links to our Cash App and PayPal are in the description. Please stay tuned for future videos where we will profile more leaders in the business world. Thank you for watching.